Welcome to the ETICS online tutorials. This is Module 7, Testing with ETICS, Basic Level. The ETICS system provides very powerful and flexible software testing features. It can be used as a standalone test system or as part of a complete software engineering process together with the build and quality assurance features. The test features can be accessed from the ETICS web portal or the Python-based command line client. The web portal and the Python client have the same features except that the client runs local and remote tests while the web portal allows only remote tests. Remote tests can be single node, which is one or more tests executed on one computer, or multi-node, a distributed test suite running on several synchronized nodes. In this module, the basic features of ETICS as a test system will be explained. More advanced options and examples will be provided in the following modules 8 and 15. Testing with ETICS typically consists of 3 steps. Select a project from the list of available ETICS registered projects. Select a configuration of the entire project or one of its subsystems of components. Execute the test, setting a small number of simple parameters. The way the 3 steps are performed differs between the web and the CLI clients, but the principle is the same. Let's start with the web portal. Before starting, make sure you are registered in ETICS with a valid X509 certificate and have the appropriate roles. Remember that only registered users can submit tests. In addition, you need to have at least the tester role on the configuration you want to test. For more information about user registration and roles, watch Module 9, Requesting a New Project. Now open the central ETICS web portal at https://etics.cern.ch. Select the Configuration tab to show the list of registered projects. Now select a project from the list, for example the org.etics.testsuites project. All available configurations are shown in the configurations list at the bottom. Expand the project, select the ETICS Client Test Suite module and select one of its configurations, for example ETICS Client Test Suite R14111, and then click on the Set in Workspace button. You can now work with the selected configuration, making any necessary modifications and submit a remote test. To submit a test, click on the Remote Test button. The remote build form opens. Most of the parameters already have simple defaults, but you can modify the test behavior by defining your own settings. It is possible to select one or more platforms where to submit the test. So for this exercise, let's check on the Do Not Stop on Errors option and select the platform SL5 IA32 GCC 412 from the list. You can see that the platform has been selected here. Now you can submit the build by clicking on the Submit to Remote Test button. Confirmation message is displayed. Now the test is scheduled for execution, you can watch it from the Submissions tab. The list shows all your currently scheduled tests as they go through the different stages of submitting, running, success or failed. Congratulations, you have submitted your first ETICS test. Let's now use the Python client to execute a local single node test. Execution of remote tests is explained in Module 12. Multi-node tests are explained in Module 15. The 3 steps described before are now performed using 3 separate commands. ETICS get project is used to select the project. ETICS checkout is used to select a configuration within that project, extracting it from one of the many supported source version control systems. And finally, ETICS test is used to perform the test by executing its registered test commands using any script or tool defined by the developer. The first 2 steps are identical to those required by an ETICS build sequence, only the 3rd step requires a different command. Let's start in a brand new workspace. First we need to configure the new workspace by executing the ETICS workspace setup command. We can now select a project to work with by executing the ETICS get project command. For this exercise we use the project tutorial project. From this project we select the head configuration of the frozen bubble component using the -C option to specify the configuration name. The test for this configuration consists of simply verifying that the binaries can be executed on the local platform. This test assumes that the frozen bubble binaries to test are already in the local workspace, so we need to first build this configuration before we can test it. This configuration has already been built in Module 4, which is Building with ETICS Basic, so you can refer to it. For now, we assume the binaries have already been built. We can execute the test with the ETICS test command like this. And finally, when the test command has finished, the results of the test are displayed. Enjoy! This concludes Module 7. In the next Module 8, we will explore some more complex cases and how to use several powerful options to customize the tests for our needs.